rise to the playing of our national anthem as led by the middle school band and Resident House.
Bienvenidos a la graduación de octavo grado 2025 de la Escuela Intermedia Bruce-Guadalupe. Estamos emocionados de estar aquí con nuestros estudiantes, familias y maestros para celebrar los logros de estos jóvenes estudiantes. I now ask Ms. Laura Gutierrez, the Chief Executive Officer of the United Community Center, to share a few remarks.
Good evening. Today we celebrate a huge milestone, the end of your middle school journey and the exciting beginning of a new one, high school. Graduates, you've worked hard, you've grown stronger, and you've proven you're ready for what's next. Your grit, your curiosity, and your courage have brought you to this moment. And those same qualities will take you far in high school and beyond. Before I move on, I want you to please give your parents a round of applause, as long as your teachers, for their support and love. Thank you. As you step into high school, remember this: success doesn't come easy. It takes focus, effort, and the courage to keep going, even while things get tough. We need you to show up. We need you to work hard. We need you to ask for help when you need it. The effort you put in now will open doors for your future. To our parents, thank you. Thank you for your love, for your support, for engaging in your child's education. It has helped shape who they are today, amazing, intelligent individuals. Keep being that steady support system, because your role is more important now than ever. As a mother of four, I will tell you that here at UCC, we believe that education is the best inheritance you can leave your child. Why? It transforms their lives, it opens doors, and it helps the next generation. So please continue to push your child, encourage them to try something new, and make sure they are confident, because they can reach anything that they want as long as they have you behind them. Graduates, lean on your family, your teachers, and each other. UCC will always be here for you, along with our pre-college program, and our staff is here if you raise your hand. Parents, our UCC Youth and Pre-College program is here for you as well, with any questions you may have about high school or college. Congratulations, class of 2025. we believe in you, and most importantly, we hope you believe in yourself. We can't wait to see what new heights you will reach, and we will be cheering you from behind. Congratulations. Go make your mark. Buenas tardes a todos, familias, personal educativo y más importante, a nuestros graduados que están aquí de octavo grado. Hoy celebramos un gran logro, el fin de su etapa en la escuela intermedia y el emocionante comienzo para la preparatoria. Graduados, han trabajado duro, han crecido y han demostrado que están listos para lo que les viene adelante. Su esfuerzo, su curiosidad y valentía los han traído hasta este momento. Y esas mismas cualidades los llevarán aún más lejos. Antes de que siga, por favor, quiero que le den un aplauso a sus padres y maestros por todo el apoyo y amor que les han dado para llegar aquí. Al comenzar la preparatoria, recuerden esto: el éxito no llega fácil. Se necesita dedicación, esfuerzo y el valor de seguir adelante cuando las cosas se pongan un poco difíciles. Preséntense, den lo mejor de ustedes y pidan ayuda cuando la necesiten. El esfuerzo que hagan ahora les abrirá puertas para su futuro. A nuestros padres de familia, muchas gracias por su amor, por su apoyo y compromiso que les han ayudado a formar a estos jóvenes bellos e inteligentes. Sigan acompañándolos en esta nueva etapa. Su papel de padres es más importante ahora que nunca. Como madre de 4, les quiero decir a ustedes que tenemos que seguir empujando a nuestros hijos. La educación es la mejor herencia que les podemos dejar a nuestros hijos, porque les abre puertas y les transforma la vida a ellos y aún los que vienen detrás de ellos. Así que cuando les digan que no tienen que ir a la prepa, vayan, véanlos al deporte, vean a las conferencias de padres. Sí los van a ocupar. Graduados, confíen en su familia, en sus maestros y en sus compañeros. UCC y nuestro programa preuniversitario siempre estarán aquí para apoyarnos a ustedes y a sus padres. Felicidades, clase del 2025. Creemos en ustedes y espero que ustedes crean en sí mismos. No podemos esperar a ver todo lo grandioso que lograrán en la preparatoria y más allá. Vayan y dejen su huella. Felicidades. Yuri.
Thank you, Ms. Gutierrez. We are all very proud of these young ladies and gentlemen. I would like to call this year's Salutatorian, Evelyn Saavedra, to come to the stage.
Hello. I would like to welcome parents, teachers in the class of 2025 to our graduation ceremony. After many hardships that we have faced as a whole, we have finally made it to the end of our UCC journey. Going on from this, I would like to thank a couple important people in my life. Firstly, I would like to give a big thank you to my parents. They have always been there for me when I needed them. Anytime I would struggle with homework or just school in general, they would ask me what was wrong or if I needed help with anything. I just really appreciate what they have done for me to get to where I am today. Secondly, I would like to thank my teachers. Every day, they would push my classmates and I to try our hardest in school so we could succeed in high school and even on in the future. My class did get yelled at a lot by many teachers, but I knew they still cared about us and everyone else. I will never forget what our teachers have done for us to get through this journey together. Lastly, I would like to thank my friends. They have always been there for me through thick and thin, asking me how my day has been, or just being there for me in general. I can always and will always count on them to be there for me when I need them. On our our journey through elementary and middle school, we have faced many hardships, from COVID-19 to transition to middle school and now even high school. While the pandemic was difficult to get through with online classes in 3rd grade and a hybrid year in 4th grade, we managed to persevere through it all. I know from experience that not many people paid attention during our Zoom meetings for school, but that didn't change how we later made up for it by trying even harder on our classes now. In 5th grade, my classes were excited yet scared to transition into middle school because they didn't know what to expect, and to be honest, so was I. While we were all scared and nervous, we managed to overcome that feeling and tried our hardest to be our best selves. Even though middle school was hard to get through, there were many funny moments that came with it. For example, almost every day since the beginning of 8th grade, a lot of boys would get in trouble by teachers for farting too much in class. I feel bad for all the teachers because the boys would just end up sneaking in their classrooms every day. Speaking of teachers, I remember one time in 7th grade algebra class, Mr. Volkin proposed a question of his to the class. This question turned the whole entire class into a debate up until we had to leave. The one question that turned the class into debate was, is a hot dog or a taco or a sandwich? I didn't do anything throughout this debate, but many of my classmates did voice their opinions about what they thought a hot dog was. Since it was becoming very heated, Mr. Volkin brought even more teachers into the debate. While we may think only our teachers or classmates have something funny that they did, even our principal, Mr. Navarro, did something. One time in geometry class when I was in Mr. Navarro's office, Ms. Ramirez was coming into his office to come talk to him, and instead of Mr. Navarro doing nothing, he decided to jump up from the chair and hide under the table. Mind you, he was also dressed up as an elf because it was December. Ms. Ramirez then started talking about how immature he was, and Mr. Navarro was acting offended by it. All of these funny moments were what made it middle school easier to go through. I know that I will always be able to come back to UCC when I need to. UCC will always be a place where we can just be there and feel comfortable and safe at the same time. I know that anytime I need help with homework or need to talk to someone, I can go there and people will be there for me. Knowing that I will get all the support that I need at UCC makes me think of it as a second home for everyone else and I. I've been at UCC since I was 4 years old, and now I'm finally leaving. It won't be easy for all of us to finally say goodbye to the school, but now it's time to start a new journey. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Love you, Mama.
Thanks everyone for sharing your experiences, and hopefully not too much to share this time. But anyways, best of luck next year at Brookfield Academy. Tonight we do have Ed Martinez here with us from Catholic Financial, as she makes her way to stage. Catholic Financial has been a supporter of Bruce-Guadalupe in sponsoring our Valedictorian each year. This year's Valedictorian is Mariana Welsh. Please come up.
Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. We have made it through middle school. I could have never imagined how quickly these 3 years actually flew by. I remember how scared I was to start middle school. The teachers at the elementary school did not help this fear by constantly telling us that middle school would be so much harder. Then, at the end of 5th grade, I had the opportunity to play for the 8th grade graduation with my 2 friends who were a year older than me and had completed 6th grade going on 7th in the fall. While we were waiting for the ceremony to start, we would watch all the middle school teachers file in, and as they did so, My friends would tell me random tips about you guys and information that I needed to know to survive your classes. Let's just say they said some interesting things that I will not say. What they said about the teachers totally did not make me have a mental breakdown the day before my first day of middle school. But I'm not going to talk about that. So yes, after a night full of anxiety and terror, along with quite a few tears, I showed up to the first day of 6th grade with a goal in mind, to not fail. While I discovered that middle school wasn't as bad as my friends cut it out to be, I still struggled a lot. I was constantly filled with self-doubt and my perfectionism, which is great, and one of my best qualities. But I would cover it up with smiles and jokes. I'm a workaholic who constantly does schoolwork and obsesses over every single assignment, and I beat myself up for not getting a perfect score, which is also great. Over the 3 years here, I met with Miss Courier, Miss Kramer, or Miss Malloy, a therapist, and my dog, where they all told me to take time for myself and the importance of giving myself grace because of the amount of pressure I was constantly putting myself under. Although I could not quite let myself fully relax, I had my own way of doing self-care. Did that mean watching the Grammys, waiting for Taylor Swift to announce Reputation Taylor's version while taking notes from Mr. Danner? Yes, yes it did. And yes, Mom, I was actually doing my homework and not just watching the Grammys. And did Taylor Swift announce Reputation Taylor's version? No, she didn't. However, those people were not the only people that helped me reach this milestone. My parents have been my #1 cheerleader since day one. Thanks to my mom, whose boldness and fierceness inspires me every day to fight for what is right. She's exactly the kind of person everyone wants to be when they grow up because she is not only not afraid to speak up, but she greets everyone with assertiveness and kindness, which is something I admire. I also want to thank you to my dad, who makes me laugh through all the hard days and teaches me that being a dork is okay. He also taught me empathy and really putting myself into other people's shoes instead of taking everything personally because I'm dramatic. But also, thank you to my brothers who inspire me to do to show me. I want to show them that you can do whatever you want and prove people wrong if you put your mind to it. I would also like to thank Mr. Navarro, who I've gained so much respect for in this past year by seeing firsthand how much he does for this school. He would go through each report card and circle concerning grades when a computer could probably do it for him. But overall, thank you for your generosity throughout this year and letting us hijack your office every day for an hour and a half doing math, which is great. I would like to lastly thank the Latino Art Strings program, specifically Ms. D and Ms. Trisha, who have given me the opportunity to express myself through music, which have brought me out of my shell. I have been able to create long-lasting friendships through this amazing and supportive community, which I am forever grateful for. I have gained so much from each teacher, not just about the subject they teach, but the character they display, the character I want to display when I am older. I have learned to have patience like Mr. Jimenez, wit like Ms. Snowball, kindness like Ms. Daywall, never-ending devotion to students like Mr. Ortega, the ability to give advice like Ms. Santiago, and thoughtfulness like Ms. Weitzman. This is only a fraction of what people have taught me here at UCC, and for that I'm so, so blessed. High school will be challenging. You will have hard classes, you will have hard nights, you will have hard decisions. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some people in your grade will rise to that challenge and others will crumble. The difference between those students is not smartness or intelligence. It is hard work and mindset. You can be the smartest person in the room, but not do the work and not care about your education, and it will show. You can also be the most challenged person in the room, and you can show up and do the work, and it will show. When I started algebra in 7th grade, I after skipping 7th and 8th grade math. It was definitely a challenge. However, I refused to let myself crumble under it. I did the homework, I studied, I tried, and it showed. I kept my head down and improved and got better because I refused to let myself fail. Looking back on it, I'm glad I kept going and I'm glad I persevered. When you work hard at something, you will be more proud of yourself because your hard work paid off, and it did. When people say that you can do anything you put your mind to, it is not cheesy or corny, it is true. If you truly believe in yourself and in your goal, you can do anything because you not only have the drive and determination, but you also have the strength to do so. So tonight, to the class of 2025, my advice for you all is simple. Find people who will build you up and support you and stick with them throughout your high school years and in general. We are all turning to the next chapter of our lives with different people, which will be scary. However, find people who will support you through the roller coaster of emotions high school will be. A healthy friendship is one where you are not afraid to be yourself. You are able to laugh and crack jokes. You feel comfortable to speak your mind without feeling scared to, and where you feel supported and valued. That is the kind of friendship that is crucial to get through the next 4 years of our lives. I'm lucky to have found these people in my year here who are here tonight. Dani, Natalia, and Viviana, and so many other people. We would always, however, these 3 specific girls, we would always jump up and down excitedly if anyone had a big accomplishment. But we also stayed together through each other's hard times. When I had tough days, for example, they would not only listen, but agree with my endless, angry, and dramatic rants by saying period or as you should. They would also either give me advice or endless hugs, but usually both, to show that they were there for me. We are each other's support group, and I'm so blessed and grateful to have found you guys. Find people like that in high school who will encourage you and support you through your highs and lows, and you should do the same. These kinds of friendships will not only teach you about character, but also give you the foundation to believe in yourself and accomplish great things. I hope you all can find people who are willing to support and accept you for who you are, and congratulations to you all. I wish every single one of you nothing but the best in your futures. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mariana. I'm sure you'll have future success at Wisconsin Lutheran High School next year, starting in this August. Here at Bruce-Guadalupe, we have many outstanding educators. All we can do every day is pretty much thank our teachers across our entire UCC campus, everyone from the early learning academy all the way up to the middle school and even to a pre-college program that continue to support the students here at UCC. This year we do recognize one teacher who has done some outstanding work with our students. From Lego League, the 3D Printing Club, to even start a new program with Marquette University this year. This year we recognize Mr. Ortega as our teacher of the year. Please come up. Also, it's a little sad because Mr. Ortega will be moving to Michigan with the co-founder of the Muse program, also known as his wife, this summer, as she is taking a role on the University of Michigan, and he is going to be teaching in Michigan as well this upcoming school year. So congratulations and thank you. Great, and before we get off to our friend diplomas, we do have our little highlight view that kids always seem to enjoy year in and year out with our video presentations. So Mr. Z will turn off the lights.
the curves, the hospital. Wish I would've gotten out on my show. Wish I would've borrowed that connection. Got comfortable with myself. It's time. It starts with that. All new flows and sticking out. Me, you, and that photo. We just like that. I'm streaming. Better than I.
Somebody would've told me that it's only gonna be the good old days. All the love you won't forget. Now these memories you won't regret. It's only gonna change. You miss the magic of the good old days.
Without we get old, maybe we're still young. And always stuck back. Think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. I think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I'm scared of the future. Thinking about the past while I'm missing out on that. We came so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about that. I got some scars. I've been around. Some things that I need now. Those girl days.
What you love till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you love till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe. If you ever find yourself I'll say to find you. If you ever find yourself I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're when we are called to help our friends and you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. I'll be too, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do.
Thank you for all that you have done. Sorry. Okay. Will our graduates on my left please rise? And please make your way to the stage. Mariana Michelle Welch. Jonathan Emmanuel Abarca García. Giovanni Acosta Fiscal. Ernesto Adán Montes. Fernanda Alanis Ramírez. Lara Isabel Alarcón López. Julieta Aldape. Saraí Álvarez Cruz. Itzamar Áviles García. Rodolfo Daniel Ayala. Viviana Amarilis Ayala. Alexandra Esther Barrera Serna. Dylan Brito García. Sebastián Campos. Melanie Valeria Cantoriano Cruz. Cristiano Ronaldo Carrasco. Julio Alejandro Carrasco. Alejandra Lisbeth Casas. Aarón Castro Rubio. Victoria Castro. Javier Jesús Correa. Julian Jacob Cruz. Iriana Leila de Luna. Alexis Díaz Soto. Natalia Díaz. Natalia P. Díaz. Saraid Jared Díaz. Marcela Celeste Feliciano. Dailinda Flores Boyd. Hila Fregoso Salazar. Nixon York Fuentes. Esteban Galicia. Cristóbal García Cárdenas. Michael Giovanni García. Bentley García Gómez. Camila García Herrera. Juana Isabela García Pocho. Karina García González. Daisy González Atilano. Lisette Gabriela González Castro. Carla González. Anaisha María Socorro Grimaldo. Carmen Saraí Guerrero. Mariela Itati Hernández. Irlanda Hernández Torres. Briana Herrera. Micah Anthony Inostroza. Jimena Michelle Islas Cárdenas. All right, graduates, please be seated. When our graduates on their way, please rise. And please make your way to the stage. Evelyn Saavedra. Marissa Johnson. Isabel Jap Cortés. Mateo López. Jace Lugo Martínez. Valeria Malagón Rodríguez. Yomar Maldonado. Sebastian Maldonado. Jacob Alexander Marchán Guzmán. Sara Valentina Marín Suaterna. Yael Martínez Bernal. Gabriela Martínez. Tomás Mayorga Herrera. Samantha Montero. Brianna Mueller. Moisés Mojica Sánchez. Rodolfo Eduardo Noriega Rosas. Johan Ortega Martínez. Navy Ortega Martínez. Jamila Saleh Ortega. Ethan Emmanuel Aro. Isaiah Padrón. Kate Marín Palacios Romero. Tanisha Taías Pica Flores. Isa Paulus. Axel Daniel Pulido Torres. Damián Quevedo. Laila Quintero. Antonio Reyes. Alexis Rizo Morillo. Leonel Rodríguez. Rosalí Rodríguez. Miranda Romo Cuevas. Violeta Rebeca Rosales. Yaralí Cadence Rosario. Leah Tiffany Salas García. Bella Annalise Salas. Isabel Salazar de León. Adrian Sánchez. Winston Daniel Rubibar Shilling. Alonso Terán Ramírez. Elena Torres Martínez. Anthony Abiel Vargas. Sebastián Alexander Vigil. Elijah Lee Boyd. Zacarias Giovanni Chopin. Nicolás Zarate Polakowski. Congratulations, graduates. For the graduates on my right, please stand.
Congratulations, once again. As these young students move on to high schools, students will continue to need to immerse themselves in more activities. Get in high school, join a club, join a team, continue with your musical instruments, and make sure you're active in some capacity with your high schools. It's better than just being a student. Also, make sure you come back, stay involved with the UCC pre-college program. Over the years, we've seen it make a world of difference for these young students as they embark on high schools. You guys have many talents. We saw it at the talent show. We saw it with your performing in the strings and the bands and sports and with the videos that you have created over these years. So keep working hard. At this point, I would ask that all the graduates please rise. Please turn and face your families. Thanks again, parents. Thanks again to all our families who have come here this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of these young students. Graduates, as a symbol of your graduation, would you please move the tassel from the left side to the right? And now I present the graduating class of 2025 of Bruce-Guadalupe Middle School. Okay, thanks again, parents. Please join your student outside. You can also use this exit to my right, so you can exit here and there as well. So it will help you get outside a little quicker.